So I'm Christian with Expedition Portal. I'm here with Alice and Jay and Maya from the Muskoka Foundation. And well, guys, again, welcome on our show.
Thank you.
So how has been your experience so far this year at Overland Expo?
It's been unbelievable. We launched the foundation at the Overland Expo in 2009.
That's true,
so this
yeah.
is kind of a homecoming for us every year
Yeah.
to get back with the family and the community of the actual Overlanders who support the foundation, and that's what we're built upon, is this network of 300 Overlanders. And this year has just been amazing. I mean, the weather is beautiful, the location is amazing, and just the number of people has been so huge that it just keeps growing and growing every year. And the quality of the travelers who have come by, the number of people who are actually on trips, who are stopping by the expo as a middle point of their trip, has been amazing. And so many people have been interested in doing good as they go on their trips and coming by to find out how. So it's been great.
Okay, all right. So yeah, well, tell me more about your foundation, what you're doing, and your goals.
Absolutely. So, as Jay mentioned, we started the Muskoka Foundation to inspire travelers to use what they know to do good as they go. And it's almost become a movement where it's a network of travelers that all work together to make a difference in the communities that they visit. And one of our successes over the last year is that it's just grown amazingly. And so much of it is actually due to the expo, where we meet a lot of the travelers, and then over the next year or two, they're traveling, and we keep in touch with them. And they're not here this year, but now they're in Mexico, now they're in Panama, now they're in Colombia, so it's wonderful. And so at this point we have 25 locations in Latin America, US and Canada, Africa, and in the last 3 months we've started Asia as well. So pretty much anywhere that Overlanders are going these days, there's a way that they can make a difference.
Wow, it's very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I've had the chance to meet some of your travelers in Panama when I was down there, and yeah, we were raving about the foundation and what they had the chance to do on the way down and everything. And so how many travelers do you have right now? Are you like all over the place, right?
Yes, yes. In terms of interested travelers that have said that they will do something, we've signed up about 300 or so.
Wow.
At the moment on the road, there's probably about 30, 35 travelers that are actively engaged
well, because
with
there's
us.
a cycle also, right? By the time, I mean, they have to first contact you, get the trip plan ready, and then start traveling.
And a big part that we push is to include volunteerism in the planning of your trip. And so a lot of the conversations that we're having with people here are people who are not going to travel for another year maybe, or some of them are dreaming that in 2 or 3 years they'll go away. And that's fine, but we're just saying, even at this point, before you hit the road, think about how you can do good on your trip.
Yeah. So what's the next step for you guys? Any new plan coming or development?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting developments actually. What has happened over the last 2 months is that the travelers themselves are starting to create a lot of new programs, which was always maybe a dream of ours, but it's actually happening. And for example, travelers and volunteers have put together a Muskoka volunteer handbook.
Oh, wow.
With detailed, how do you become a volunteer, and all of our locations around the world.
Wow.
There's Latin America and how you do everything, and very clear curriculum about how to become engaged immediately with the community. We even have a video that travelers that were here last year have now made in Mexico when they were visiting some of the youth there. So it's amazing how it's growing, that it's not just driven by us, that it's this network of travelers, the community that's helping it grow.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Makes you want to go travel right now again.
Me too.
That's the idea.
Well, guys, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for all the support the portal's given us over the years.
No, it's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure, and it's a mission also for us.